Yeah, for working in the studio, you wrote the songs, of course, and you play various instruments. At what point do you invite maybe other people to play on you, or did you play everything?
Sometimes when it's kind of fun, I got Keith Murray, we are scientists, to come and play guitar because I really wanted him to play on it, and there was a big gaping hole of music for something to happen. So I just sent the song to him, and I was like, "What do you want to do there?" And he did this cool heavy metal tapping thing. Tom sang a bit of backing vocals. I mean, to be honest with you, it's just nice to have other people to come and play because you get, I suppose what you miss is when you're recording on your own is other people's interpretation or whatever. So that was the main reason for asking other people to do stuff. I did basically record the kind of the majority of it just on my own, but not out of a need to prove like
I can do it on my own.
Yeah, I don't. It's cool.
But do you miss a sparring partner maybe sometimes, or when
you're
stuck
Tim,
on something?
Who I did it with, Tim and Tim's great to work with. I didn't miss. To be honest with you, one of the things I don't like about being in a band is the kind of, and maybe it's just because I don't know, maybe it's because I've done it for quite a long time, but it can be quite tiring sometimes having to constantly be diplomatic and whatever with everybody, and everyone's emotions can be tricky. I mean, maybe it sounds a bit lazy, but there is something quite nice about just being able to pick something up and be like, right, let's stick the guitar down, let's try the piano, let's do something different on the drums.
So you don't waste any energy in politics.
There's no arguments.
Yeah,
that's quite nice because obviously we spend quite a lot of our time arguing, just as humans, or disagreeing. So it's quite nice to be in a situation where you can just be like, exactly what I'm going to do.
How many songs actually were written for this record, and how much got actually on the record?
Just, I think 12, and then there's 10 on the record. So it wasn't. I've never really been a big fan of, because a lot of people and writers and bands are always like, oh, we got 60 songs, and we're going to whittle them all down. And I don't know. I don't think I've ever had 60 songs in one go.
I have 10 okay ones.
Terrible, yeah, exactly. It takes quite a long time to get sort of 10 that you love. So yeah, I had 12, and we got rid of 2. I didn't want to get rid of those 2, but we had to be.
Because of?
Well, I suppose I did. I suppose it was kind of. I wanted there to be 10, or maybe everyone wanted there to be 10. I can't remember. Anyway, I left the deciding up to some other people.
Yeah, because what do you think? Is there an overall? You said it's a personal maybe record. What is for you the overall theme or something that you want to get out? Is if there is a thread maybe running through the record? Could you maybe describe it?
I don't know if there's a theme. It's quite, there's a lot of longing, and there's a lot of love. There's a lot of wondering, what if, and there's a lot of, and then there's also a lot of just, I think there's like observational,
Because the songs, they go from quite happy, nice ones to some more sentimental ones.
Yeah. I think actually a lot of it's actually quite similar, like lyrically. I think it's more just that the mood of the album changes. I think the start of the album is a bit more jangly and groovy, and it gets a bit more. It goes a bit downbeat in its sort of in the music. I think the whole thing is just about relationships, and I don't know.
What's your wife's favorite one? Is there one about her that maybe, or
is there one about she
silently maybe?
I don't know which one she is. Well, Hometown's been around for quite a while, and she's always been into that one. She, I don't know. The other day she just told me that she said that she loved the album. You want your nearest and dearest to love it, don't you? It's weird. I feel like she really does, and I feel like we've kind of come on a journey together, me and her, since sort of the end of Raise Light onwards. So this record definitely is definitely for her, and for my daughter. Which, I mean, that may mean sort of absolutely nothing, but
you feel that they are in.
Yeah, it's with them in mind that I wrote it and recorded it, and now touring it away from them and stuff.
Is your daughter also already developing a musical taste, or is she old enough to say, well, this song I really like, or is she?
But I mean, it's interesting. Children definitely react to certain songs. But I'm her dad, so I suppose to her, my voice is familiar, And so she automatically likes it now. She's at that age. Or maybe she just hates it and she's just not being nice to my face. Yeah, I think, there's certainly songs on the album. There's this song, Because I Know That I Can. It's got a bit of a groove about it, and she likes dancing to that one. It's funny, it's cute to see.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Awesome.